EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the rugged Pacific coast of Oregon, it's opening round coverage of the Pacific Championship. We've got a full field ready to get rolling on this Thursday as we get a look at the early leaderboard. A number of folks in contention, including our leader. On to the 11th now, a par 4 at 452 yards. Best to keep it down the middle or to the right off the tee. That leads to an uphill second where you'll most likely have to take it right over that bunker that guards the front right portion of the green. So let's get out to the course as we pick up the action starting at the par 4 11. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. Front left hole location here as we await his second to the par 4.
Just needed that little bit more. I know it's 10 feet, but come on, I want it a little bit closer.
No gimme here. Tricky one for birdie. A good opportunity lost there. So you can see, definitely not a gimme there. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll stay at level par. And they make their par 3s long here at Bandon Dunes. This one, the 12th, measures out at 238 yards. This one at least is slightly downhill. Areas of concern include that pot bunker short and left, and then the thicker stuff that comes into play if you knock it over the back. Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, thanks, Rich. This is a pretty straightforward putt overall, but we are going up a gentle slope. Needs an extra bit of gas.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. We come now to the 13th, a 553-yard par 5. This hole reachable in 2. You may need to get lucky, though, on your drive, as rolling dunes could leave you with an uphill flyer lie or a tough downhill shot to contend with. just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there, and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. So after 2 good shots to get here, this a long look for a possible eagle. Yeah, that's good pace. Just a little offline, but not too bad from that far away. Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside. On a course with so many great vistas, this is visually a tough hole, this par 4 14th. Look out in the fairway and you'll see pot bunkers to contend with in your landing area. If you can stay left of the danger, you will have a better look into an elongated green. A little too much roll on the back end there, and this is going to wind up diving into the heavy stuff. So even from the thick stuff, a chance still to possibly reach this green in regulation.
That was some shot. Moved heaven and earth just to get that one out of the rough, and now safely on the green.
Well, Iona's had a good look. Now this for birdie.
Well, it's quite clear to see there's one direction this ball is moving, and it's sweeping from left to right the whole way.
Okay, I'd call that an acceptable effort from that range. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll remain at 4 under. Our featured golfer in a good position, you'd have to say. Just 3 shots off the pace after round 1.
Just got to keep the leaders in check, though. Can't afford to get, further away.
Till next time for our... EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Pacific Northwest and Bandon Dunes Golf Resort, live second-round coverage of the Pacific Championship. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. The leader is the Canadian Corey Connors. He's currently at 8 under. And the golfer we'll be watching, definitely in contention, just 3 shots off the lead. So let's get you out to the action on the turn as we head to the tee at the par 4 10th. Oh, this is going to be way down there. What a display of power and precision off the tee. On the green here on the par 4 in 1. So step 1 is successful off the tee, but now work to be done here. A long one for eagle. Yeah, that's good putt. That was a slippery one, but that's well done. Well done there. It's a birdie to kick off the back 9. And he's going to move to within 2 shots of the lead. Perfect striking range for the weekend. The 11th here at Bandon Dunes at 452 yards of par 4. The putt bunker left of the fairway is the main concern on the tee shot. From there, an uphill second takes you to a green that slopes away and back toward the ocean beyond. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, this is pretty much as straightforward as you could ask for from this distance. Start it on line. It's got a good chance of finding the cup.
Almost fell, just a few inches from dropping.
Sometimes the game just isn't fair.
Okay, safely in for his par. And he's going to stay 2 back. On to the par 3 12th hole. This is the number 18 handicap hole, so maybe that gives you a little reason for optimism. But par is not a bad score here as this measures out at 238 yards, the longest of the 4 par 3s. Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. A 2-putt has to be the name of the game here. This, a long one for birdie. Oh, that was one heck of an effort right there. That would have been the birdie of the day by far. Well done. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead. The rolling hills of Oregon provide the backdrop to this par 5 13th hole. At 553 yards, it is reachable in two. Big dunes in the fairway could make the stance awkward for that second shot. But a big green that measures better than 50 yards head to toe does yield a good number of eagle putts. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Now a big spot here for something good. This is a short second to the par 5. That one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
That really could have paid off that previous shot, but the eagle, not to be. Just like that, it's a birdie here at 13. And he'll move to 3 under here, just one shot off the lead. On to a tough one now, the par 4 14th listed at 390 yards. Pot bunkers are the worry here. There are 5 of them to contend with all told, and none are easy outs. The green is a narrow one as well, with a good amount of tilt from back to front. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. So now from the left side of the fairway, this is a second shot.
That's a head scratcher. That approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
This one of the longest putts you can have on a golf course, though it is for birdie. Oh, that is a really good putt. Got it to throw out the anchor right near the hole. That's well done. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll stay at 7 under. So for our featured golfer, Frank, it is on to the weekend. Who knows, if you get out early on Saturday, try and post a number, see what happens.
Exactly. There's such a fine line, Rich, between playing well and sort of not struggling, but just mediocre. Putt goes in here or there. That could easily change tomorrow. Make a couple of birdies early, pop a long one in, then all of a sudden you're off and running.
So for Frank Nobilo, Notable gave the third, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds. I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From picturesque Bandon dunes on the Pacific coast of Oregon, it's live third-round coverage of the Pacific Championship. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. The leader is Chris Kirk. He's currently at 16 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer needing to go low here, currently 8 shots off the front-running pace. So let's get you out to the action on the turn as we head to the tee at the par 4 10th. This may be a touch right. That will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. That's going to wander off to the right and leave maybe 2-3 feet coming back. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he's going to remain at 8 under. On to the 11th now, a par 4 at 452 yards. Best to keep it down the middle or to the right off the tee. That leads to an uphill second where you'll most likely have to take it right over that bunker that guards the front right portion of the green. That's up the left side. Solid, a good drive in the fairway. From the left side of this fairway, he'll look over his second.
I always looked inside that 15 feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
Okay, that ball on line all the way. It's a birdie here at 11. And he's got it to 2 under for the round, 9 under now for the tournament. They make their par 3s long here at Bandon Dunes. This one, the 12th, measures out at 238 yards. This one at least is slightly downhill. Areas of concern include that pot bunker short and left, and then the thicker stuff that comes into play if you knock it over the back. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, this one's a little bit downhill overall, with a break from left to right to consider also.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And he's into double figures now at 10 under par. We come now to the 13th, a 553-yard par 5. This hole reachable in 2. You may need to get lucky, though, on your drive, as rolling dunes could leave you with an uphill flyer lie or a tough downhill shot to contend with. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. That worked out really well, landing just short, gets that little bump onto the green, and now maybe a huge bump on the scorecard, Frank, if this putt goes down for an eagle.
Well worked out second shot, Rich. You could not fly that ball on the green and expect it to finish up in that front third.
Got it there, but not quite on target. about the run here. That a third consecutive birdie. And he'll move to 11 under par. So for our featured golfer, some good playing and some favorable scoring conditions here on this Saturday. But they'll look up at that leaderboard and see they're still well back.
But I think the goal really is to try and shoot back-to-back great rounds, Rich. If anything better than that, maybe leader takes a stumble. You can't control that, but at least get out there tomorrow, shoot as low as you can.
So for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Bandon Dunes on the central coast of Oregon, it's live final round coverage of the Pacific Championship. What a weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner as you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon. The leader is Chris Kirk. He's got it to 19 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer still hanging in with a puncher's chance, currently 4 shots off the pace. Time to get out to the action on the course as we pick things up on the tee at the par 4 14th.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
And that one coming in too hot. It kicks off the fairway and right into the heavy stuff. Pretty good angle here, getting set for his second shot just on the right side of that fairway.
Maybe a little too pumped up there. That just flew past the flag, but still an outside chance for a birdie.
Not a big issue, though it is in the rough. Should have a go at this one. Second shot now, 14th hole.
Oh, that was a good strike. Took it straight at it, too. That one bounce and check. Well played.
Now Xander, this for birdie. This only about 5 feet for birdie. That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. And he moves to within 3 with 4 holes left to play. That one finished off. It's in for par. And he'll remain 3 shots off the pace. 4 holes to go as we come to the par 3 15th, measuring at 206 yards. Best to avoid the short right bunker, which is the deepest on the golf course. Putting one in the center of this plateaued green is not a bad play here. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Okay, not taking any chances there. A good, safe play in the middle portion of the green. Looking back up from behind the green, a second to this par 3.
A real masterclass in the short game.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, I don't see a whole lot of break in this overall. Distance very important. It might be one of those putts. Hit it firm, will take the break out altogether.
Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he'll stay at 15 under. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he's going to remain at minus 16. Maybe the prettiest hole on the golf course, this par 4 16th. A plethora of options off the tee. Most end up deciding to see just how close to the green they can get it. Beware, though, of the ever-present Bandon Dunes pot bunkers, as well as some pretty thick gorse off to the right. This up the right side off the tee. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. A little over 80 yards here as he gets set for his second.
A little short, little left, but inside 10 feet, so even I can't really criticize that.
Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for his second into the wind.
Xander for birdie. Disappointing.
Well played there. A birdie here at 16. And that's going to leave him 3 back with just 2 holes remaining. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll hold tight at 17 under par. A lot of these holes here at Bandon Dunes have big, wide landing areas. That is not the case here at the par 4 17th. You'll need to thread the needle here with bunkers on either side, thick rough on the left, and a canyon to the right. But a safe drive in the fairway can yield a pretty good look at your second. And this is the exact wrong time for that. In contention in the final round, but this is into the heavy stuff. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notobegay III.
He's got just a hair under 100 yards to the front, 117 to the hole, pin sitting on the right.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
It'll take some effort from this buried light, but a chance now to still reach this green in 2. Yeah, not a great lie, and that's on the green, but with work to do.
This one on the slow side as he'll try to get this one close.
That one just gonna sneak on by. A long one coming up here for birdie. That's going to scoot a foot or two by.
Yeah, I think he knew right away that was never going to get there.
No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll stay right where he is.
Hey.
He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par. And he'll remain right where he is. So now it's on to the 18th here at Bandon Dunes. The fog's starting to thicken up a bit as we reach this 558-yard par 5. The big key is avoiding the bunkers off the tee. Do that, and you'll have a good chance to get out of here with a birdie or maybe even an eagle. And that one not quite able to hang on. It's into the bunker. And that one not going to stop in time. It'll roll all the way into the bunker. Second now from the sand here at 18. Yeah, that's a good shot. Sand takes away any chance of going for the green in two, but this is a nice recovery here to get back on track. Looking for a rousing finish, a second out of the sand at 18. Okay, that's back into the fairway. Certainly didn't get all of that one, but the end result is a positive.
Well, if that's the last iron shot of the day, it's absolutely gorgeous.
He's set up for his third shot here, looking to get it on the green with this. This one's looking good.
Now, in my book, that's a good shot. You can really aim at the middle of just about every single green. If you did it all day long, some of those would finish up close, and you'd have plenty of birdie putts.
Now this for another birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt there. It's a birdie at 18. And that's going to wrap up our 18 holes of golf. Okay, safely in for his par at 18. And that will finish off our round of golf. For our featured golfer, Frank, they gave it everything they had, but it's not quite enough. It'll be a runner-up finish.
Yeah, so close. If, buts, shoulds, coulds. We all know that. There's pain, don't get me wrong, but it was a good watch.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody.